Welcome to the armory. It's time for the teams to consult their playbooks.
Right. Hey guys. We're against the Rhine, Tracer, Reaper, Anna, and Kiriko. I don't know if you saw what I built against the Kiriko. Like, we absolutely dominated a game by picking Frenzy Amplifier. So I thought, look, let's do the same thing again. Frenzy Amplifier, Weapon Grease. We've got 1,000 for a survival item. We're considering Glass Cannon. Considering it, but yeah. We're not going to go for that. So pretty much it's going to be Electrolytes or Ballistic Buffer. Just having a look at the other options. There is one more option though. And that's an item people would shout at me for not using. And that would be Charge Plating. Now, because we're getting Frenzy Amplifier, we get Chain Grasp. So the whole point is that we're hoping that the Kiriko clones... Oh. She hasn't gone clone. So, Frenzy Amplifier is not going to get the value that we were hoping. I mean, maybe we can pick off a Tracer or something, but that's unfortunate. So, going into this round, I tell you what. I mean, sorry, this game, the Anna is incredibly frustrating. You'll see why. So, fade around the back. We got good Chain Grasp value there. We try and fade jump up top, but the takeoff point was not that good. Heal up our Winston a little bit. No Chain Grasp on this damage orb though. Get another angle. There's a Tracer on us. We use the wall for a little bit of cover. We've got a fade. Fade up top. Still more Chain Grasp while the Rhine's swinging. That allows us to get the Tracer down. We try and lead. Moira's healing is a projectile. It's got a travel time. So if you're looking at why we're healing, like in a weird way there. Because we're trying to make the Winston hit our heals as he flies into it. But yeah, so far we haven't capped the point. Winston's a bit overextended. We tried to get the Kiriko down. Reaper does go down. Kiriko is down, not from us though. So now there's a Tracer. We're going to heal up. Like the standard rank play against it, we get hit by a 5-strike, which is problematic. But Tracer overextending has to recall. Anna being annoying. That's not what I meant though. And Tracer being very, very annoying. So, we still have players in the point. It's still a really long contest for the first one. Good use of natural cover from the soldier. Anticipated that there could be a shatter coming in. And opted to use the pillar for cover. So now we use our coalescence. We try and stay on this high ground as long as possible until we nearly got our fade. Now we can go down because if there is a shatter, we can fade it. So there was a small window where they could have used it, but the fact that they weren't using it right away, it's like, I don't think they'll use it the second we jump off the high ground. Because now we're dueling the Anna. Fade, no Phantasm, no, is a Chain Grasp. I'm not sure why she bounced up again, but maybe it's just got to do it. Oh, we still haven't capped this first point. It's been ages. Bounce one off of the wall at the top because I don't want it to just fly off into space there. As the Reaper gets very, very low. They're off the point now and we cap it. Finally start getting time on it. Tracer is pushing. Try and get a bit of damage. See if we can force a recall because it's going to be more effective than healing players. We fade. Yeah, okay. Enemy Kiriko also used her ult there, which was a little bit weird, but let's just hope we could do a bit more with that. Anna now is going to get crushed by the Winston. We steal that kill. Tracer's there as well. We've got fade. We can always dodge it if we need to. Use a heal orb there. I'll try and take players back towards the spawn because we have the objective. So it makes sense. It also gives us this angle where we get Chain Grasp behind them. We get hit by Anna behind with a nade as well. We've got fade. We can fade. We opt to fade behind him. It should distract the Anna. We know she's got no cooldowns now, so it's a good opportunity to just take her down. Now we're still on that kind of flank play. Bouncy pad. Oh, Ryan misses a swing on the way. Yeah, I haven't really thought this through. I want to take that Mega. And the Kiriko's hitting us. We were aware of it, but it was like, oh, when can we actually fade? Where are we going to go? And just that processing time meant that we kind of got screwed by it. So now we're on 76%. Our soldier is down. And oh, we've got a little contest there. Our team's playing actually really well. Like, I'm happy so far with how they're all playing. There's no, we're not going, oh no, we've got this dead weight on our team. Oof, nice pin from the right on the Tracer. Tracer of all people. Oh, speak of the devil. Get taken down by a combination of close range Tracer and close range Reaper. Enemy team still has the point though. They're getting a lot of time here. Maybe Soldier needs to go off the map here again. Just to, they do get taken down by the Rhine. So we want to put a bit of pressure through. We're not too scared of the sleep darts because it's round 1. She's not going to have the giant sleep dart. Yeah. Just making sure we dodge those fire strikes. Yeah, I know we're doing a lot of attacking the shield. We can fade jump up top here. Get some damage. Here's where we're a bit scared of a sleep coming in. We have they have actually used it. We try and put some damage out over onto the Reaper Rhines there. We can delay that, make sure that he goes for us. Make sure now we use cover in case there's a shatter. That's why we're hanging back a little bit. We've got a fade coming up though soon, so we'll be able to... Oh, well, we would be able to fade it, except for the fact that we were slept. Tracer didn't make it in there. Enemy team's on 78%. Dying is actually a real problem for us. And that's a real problem for us. So here I'm just thinking, well look, they're on 88%. Who's going to get a touch? Soldier's AFK in spawn. Is he going to be the one? He misses the jump pad as well. So I'm not sure if he even gets there on time. Any of our team going to make it? Soldier didn't make it. Okay, so the enemy team get the first round, but we did make a lot of cash. Which, yeah, makes me happy, especially for this build. Do you know what would also make me happy, guys? You liking the video? I'd appreciate it though, like it really does help. Okay, so going into round 2, we get rid of that Frenzy Amplifier because we know she can't have the clone in this stage. So we want to get rid of that already. There'd be options to rebuy it later on. That is if we think she's going for the clone. Now, what I had a quick check of like the scoreboard and I was thinking, shall I get Cyber Venom? It will really, really reduce. And we see that Kiriko healing, look, 5,600. It will reduce their cash, kind of. But it also reduces our cash. Now, we have earned quite a bit. There's also the effect of, well, you know, the enemy team get less healing. So, Shield Buster, Advanced Nanobiotics. We opt not get Cyber Venom, Aftermarket Pin, Wrist Wraps. We get Ballistic Buffer. Plasma Converter. We don't want that. We tried to sell Plasma Converter, which I swear they've moved the location. Actually, no, they haven't. I was getting it confused with Ability Lifesteal. We wanted to pick up Weapon Grease. Instead, we sold Plasma Converter, and now we don't have anything, which we're not very happy about. Right, damage on Tracer, but Tracer gets a nice hit on us as well. Gonna have to fade at some point, but we don't want to fade too early. We wait until she starts shooting, so she burns a couple of bullets. Take her down. Timing the fade there is very important. Now we've got fight a Reaper, so we're rhythmic dodging it. We know we've still got that Mega over there, which is what we're going to attack. Kiriko's on us as well. But try and rhythmic dodge this one. It didn't work. Not against the Kiriko headshot. While we're trying to time the Reaper shots anyway, we're kind of easy for the Kiriko to hit. And enemy team are the team that are making progress right now. Oh, Reaper went down really low as well. These heroes antied. Does manage to escape. Rhine overextends. Reaper's up top as well, jumping down close to us. Didn't have to fade it because there was a lot of damage. We fade forward now, try and get damage over onto the Kiriko. Kiriko hiding in the room. We've got to get her before she can TP out of there. Suzu doesn't manage to do so. No one on our team's moving the bot though, but we're going to fade jump up top. Get some damage over onto spawn. Ryan's coming there, so we're going to probably have to jump back off of it again. It's not a problem if Reaper comes to the edge. The rest of our team can start shooting them, so it's a decision they have to make. As we yeah, try and help break the Rhine shield a little bit. A little peel for our Soldier as well. Monkey's getting low though. Can we actually get some healing onto him? Because he jumped away, we're going to fire a damage orb. Otherwise it would have been a heal orb. Try and get a bit more there. We're going to use Cole, knowing that we could get shattered, but also knowing that we've got fade. So we react to that one. There's Ryan zooming around through the Kiriko ult. That Chain Grasp behind is going to do a lot of damage. We target the Ana because we know that Chain Grasp is going to also hit the Rhine. This Rhine loves putting the shield up. Like, it's a very defensive Rhine, which is a bit annoying, but look, our team's in the lead now. We're about to get it to the first checkpoint. Just waiting for Fade to come up so that we can jump up top again. This time they're a bit closer. Gotta watch out for the Ana. Sleeps us. Has the giant sleep dart now, so it means it can hit us round corner. But we Fade, take the mini, bounce a damage orb to hopefully go kind of both ways. Didn't get the kill though. In fact, yeah, we got eliminated. But we've got a beat. That should help us out greatly here, although Trace is getting a lot of value taking players away from the actual main fight. Winston did use his ultimate though, so everything's fine. This is fine. Kiriko's doing well as well with this, getting quite a few kills on the enemy team. Oh, he's antied here. Shatter comes in. Nobody actually got shattered, I think. Did it hit the bubble? And we're looking for the Ana because we want to stop that healing. Fade predict to the sleep dart, but Ana manages to get in spawn. See if we can put some reliable damage out onto the Tracer. The tracking her. Thanks, Tracer, for helping us with that one. Chain Grass comes in, doesn't manage to take down the player behind the wall there. But we are now moving the bot. Ana sleep dart's used, which is very handy for us. Chain Grass coming in. We've got Coalescence, just making sure that the Reaper's doesn't keep shooting us. We need a break from that to pop it because Coalescence has an animation delay, so we wouldn't get self-heal instantly, whereas if we're grasping a play we would. Oh, huge chain grasp also with Winston doing that AoE there. Tracer's there. Notice how we're not actually healing the Winston here that much. Quick heal over time while the Reaper's not shooting, but while the Reaper's shooting we're actually doing damage. Look at that, perfect amount of healing on the Winston. We didn't do more than we needed to. Even if the Reaper kills the Winston there, we kill the Reaper, and that's the key, because then that allows us to cap the objective. So it's a choice there. I think it's actually worse if we start healing the Winston and Reaper's getting life steal that out damages Winston. Then the Reaper survives, the Ryan comes in and touches, and we've got to do a whole new cycle. So we get around back.
Every choice is crucial.
So we're still on a Chain Grass build. We opted not for Cyber Venom that time. This time we're looking at getting Frenzy Amplifier back plus the 2 debuffs and then staying on a Chain Grass build. We're going to get Phantasm, surely. There is also an option to get Deconstruction. But no, because we've got the debuffs, it makes sense we need an additional orb. Now, do we want to change any of these at all? It's okay. Now, smart orbs, that's the question. So we actually sacrifice some of our Chain Grass. We get rid of Shield Buster because now Shield Buster is probably my favorite item, but we get rid of it because not many of them have got loads of armor at this point. It's not like we're fighting a Diva or an Orisa. You know, when we're shooting Ryan, we're up against the actual barrier, and that's not why we take it. We take it so that we can get a huge attack speed boost with Chain Grasp. So we're probably not getting that much value out of Shield Buster. But we pick Frenzy Amplifier in anticipation of the Kiriko getting her clone in this round, and we can go back to the original strategy where we start damaging the... She doesn't have a clone, she went Tuzu. So again, Frenzy Amplifier. Gonna, yeah, not work in our favour. I mean, it still can, right? The orbs can give us eliminations, it's okay, but it's nowhere near as powerful as if she's got a clone. Like, that we can just immediately delete and constantly do it. It's like there we get the Frenzy Amplifier right as well. But there's no more eliminations. There'll probably be another one every time we use Chain Grasp. So now we fade next to the Rhine, but we've got Phantasm, so we're making to drop off one of those slowing orbs. Ana slowed as well. Liquid Nitrogen gets huge value here. None of our team are on the point though. That's too many up near the spawn. We're here because we want to slow the players down. So by leaving that orb, if anyone crosses through there, by firing this orb, if anyone crosses through that, we're slowing them. And the idea is to stop them contesting the next point. We're pushing forward here to drop an orb behind that wall to slow them. Everything we're doing is trying to slow their push, but because we haven't been capping the point, the enemy team might actually get in here. We're forced to fade behind. They have contested it. This is so unfortunate and quite frankly embarrassing. Enemy team, I mean, they're only just about starting to cap it now, but we're going to be at least 2 players down going into this fight, whereas they've got their entire team there. Oh, it's frustrating. All we need is one person to take the initiative. We couldn't do it because we're slowing, as explained. So it's not for us to do. We have to fade back and surrender the point. Now, can we get these kills here? Tracer's low health. Fire a slowing orb. Reaper's also there. They are going to get these forward spawns though. So we do need to be heading backwards quite soon. Are we going to make the same mistake again? Well, I'm certainly not. So we get the orb there. Fire the slowing orb now. And somebody needs to get back to the point. Again, nobody's going there, so we're doing it. We just have to do it. We've lost our tank as well. Slowing orb there. We do have Coalescence to help us survive. And maybe slow them a bit more if they get near to the point. Tracer's pushed through. Tracer recall force. Chain grasp a bit of damage over onto the Kiriko. We're trying to slow them as much as possible. Kitsune Rush comes in from enemy Kiriko, who we're still trying to target. We're not actually targeting the Tracer. It's now, yeah, we follow him there. We've got to watch out. That Reaper's kind of scary in the Kiriko ult, but he's getting low health here. Drop off a Cyber Venom Orb there. Ryan pins our Winston, but it's not really done that much. And shield Ryan is a problem. I don't know why the Winston backed off there. Like, we kind of need your damage through there. We're just trying to get orbs on either side of him. See if we can get some damage onto the Ana, who's in an immaculate position. Like, to heal this Ryan here on the point. We can't get anywhere near. We have to fade back here. Tracer gets stuck by the Phantasm Orb and then finished off by our Tracer. So now Reaper goes back and opts to retreat. We are going to chase the Reaper down. There is an Ana around there, so we've got to be a bit careful of the Sleep Dart. Can we maybe bait it out of her? We kind of want to hang around there for a little bit. There you go, Sleep Dart baited, just with a jumping Phantasm Fade. That should give us a little bit of breathing room. There's now Reapers there. We want to get that Phantasm Orb next to the Rhine. Ideally the other side of the shield, so it actually has some impact. Heal our Soldier up, but we notice he's got a healing station here, so it should be alright. The Tracer's causing us a few problems if we can track the Tracer down before she gets the mini. That's one player eliminated. Winston is antied. Reaper comes in for an ult, so we're going to fade. We were thinking of going behind the Ana, but if she didn't use her sleep there, she'd just turn and sleep us and probably kill us. So we opted for a quick fade up to the right side high ground. Ana nearly gets killed. She does get killed there. Both of the supports are down. We fade back onto the point. Can we get some healing onto the Winston and then use our Coalescence? Got to watch out for any shatter here. We're making sure there's either fade up or we've got cover close enough to us. Now we just got to deal with the Tracer again. Team not really touching the point here. We're going to have to try and do it, which is kind of unfortunate. We've got a Soldier here, so again, I want to push forward. Having the Soldier there is good. We need at least one player on it. Quick adjustment. We were going to fire the orb towards the spawn because we just have to stop them from getting to this point. We don't have to win a fight. So back to get additional time on the point. We take round 3, 2-1. The money is okay. It's not brilliant though. Guess what item we're going to sell?
We're picking up speed with a payload race. It's time for the teams to
yeah, Frenzy Amplifier gone again because no Kiriko clone. Got it wrong twice. So the money just works out that we can keep everything else the same apart from buy Champions Kit. And I'm not that happy with it because Champions Kit, it gives you ability power. And because we've got ability lifesteal, it's like, okay, the ability power, that means we're going to get more life back and stuff. But it just feels like a bit of a waste here. Right, so we end up selling, did we sell wrist wraps? No, we sold advanced nanobiotics. So we've got wrist wraps here. So we're basically on an orb build, but we do have wrist wraps to make a little bit of use of our chain grasp. So just 10% attack speed. Still got tracers and things to fight, so that's good. But we're stacked in pretty much a debuff orb build. And our only survival is really our lifesteal with our high ability power. So we'll see how that works.
The armory is about to close.
So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Champions Kit because I'd normally rather sacrifice ability power and get some survival. But because we've got the ability lifesteal and high, and the money just works out, right? We've got high AP with ability lifesteal. You should think, well, that kind of is survival. As you can see, we can just walk up in front of the enemy team, immediately get slept and killed. So ability lifesteal didn't really help there, but to be honest, any other build that we went there probably wouldn't either, unless we're taking the anti-sleep item, which quite frankly I don't really want at this point, especially if we're on an orb build, because even though it's Phantasm and we are going kind of close, we do get the sleep out of them sometimes. And even if Ana sleeps you with that anti-sleep item, they can still often kill you because you're still locked in an animation of standing up, like for a little bit. So she still gets some CC, it's just you're not a sitting duck for like a long range Rhine pin. It makes the 3-2-1 basically a bit more tricky for them. See how we were standing next to cover ready for that? This is one of the things you need to really think about in your game, like the use of natural cover. If you go back and like watch this video again, everywhere where we're playing, where it's like at the times when Ryan would have a shatter or for Ana sleeps, right? Oh, That was so unfortunate. Lucio booped the Rhine backwards. We were behind the Rhine, but the boop backwards meant that the Rhine pinned us. We're not going to shout at the Lucio, we just shout at them in the video, right? So enemy team's making a lot of progress on the point here. We've got to somehow get through this Rhine with a shield. Well, guess what goes through shields? Coalescence does. Reaper gets taken down. Fire Strike hits us. Oh, the pin. We just about dodged that. We're running out of slows, though. So, okay, we're going to get another one up. But this Kiriko is being really annoying with the long-range fire. We actually get hit, and then Anna also hits us. We've got a lot of kind of like hidden damage that just comes in out of nowhere. So yeah, the Anna sleeps are kind of getting frustrating for both us and the team. Fire an orb over onto the Reaper. Does tag, that at least slows him down a bit. But it's how we're going to get through, because we've got to deal with like this Anna. We get a shot over there. We've got to wait for our fade up here. We didn't quite have it. We do manage to fade, but unfortunately that door's closed. So where we would have faded and got out of the door, our team hasn't yet opened it, and I forgot about that. I'm only human, guys. Beep, boop, beep. Tracer's pushing. To be honest, if I was the Tracer, I wouldn't bother pushing the objective here. I think we should go and try and team wipe them and then move the objective. Because fighting at this disadvantage when they've also got the payload there is really tricky for us. And if we lose the fight, then we've just lost the round. Whereas if we commit all of our players, lose the fight, we still lose the round. But if we win the fight, then we can go back and push it and like gain advantage. So in this particular situation, when it's this close, I think maybe we shouldn't have been pushing it. We could have done that after fight win. Still, minor mistake, because they've been winning pretty much every team fight anyway. Rita goes in with an ult. We've got to get up close to this. It's scary. It's very scary because, yeah, they're right at the edge. So we have to try. 1 elimination, 6 deaths. It doesn't always go to plan. Look at the money difference. We're MVP with 9,600 and their Ryan has 17k. That's kind of crazy. Our team got broke from that. The enemy team has a 30k lead. Well, not nearly 30k, right? 25, fine. 26. They have a big lead. We've got a 27% boost on money. What? Blizzard, seriously? That shouldn't be a thing. Guys, have you ever seen a boost on money up the top? You can see it next to the scoreboard. 27%. So we get Divine Intervention, we get Phantasmic Flux, we sell all of the blues, still got our debuffs, still got Smart Orbs, we've got 12k to spend. This is where it gets tricky, because we could go Extendrils, we could go Lumerico, we could go Superflexor to also do some Chain Grasp stuff. We could even go Nebula Conduit if we're concerned with the sleeps. What would you guys pick? So it's like, we just look like our AP is going to be too low if we go for Nebula. Extendrils is good, but then we're kind of committing Extendrils and Smart Orbs, which is fine because we get mass debuffs with Multi-Ball as well. Lumerico gives us a bit of better survival. It depends. Do we want to prioritize the debuffs on the enemy team or our own survival? We've got Divine Intervention. It would be nice to have like both Lumerico, Divine Intervention, and Phantasmic Flux, because I don't think Sleep Darts are killing us at that point. But I feel like they won that one so convincingly. God, I'm still laughing at that 27% boost. Like, we should get rich on this, even if we lose the round. Right, let's see. We get in between behind their team. We know that we're a bit tanky now, so we can kind of walk through. And in the first sign of danger, we can use Fade and drop off an orb. So again, trying to get that orb behind the Ryan, but he does navigate the shield well. That does mean that we're now point side. Winston does get slept. We've got an orb bouncing through. It got slowed a little bit. Maybe the Smart Orb's not doing such a good thing here. We get one little Phantasm Orb there. Sleep doesn't hit anybody. Ryan is pushing towards the point. Kiriko's also joined them. Want to make sure that we place these orbs correctly. Try and get over to the high ground. We didn't manage to land up there, which is a bit of a problem. if somebody aggressively pushes us, but should be okay. Get onto some high ground before using Coalescence so we can't get immediately shattered. Reaper gets taken down, Ryan's there, so we're going to rotate and make sure that we're in the air so we actually escape any shatter. I'm not sure if it was even aimed at us, but now we're fighting Yana, who uses that nade. That nade gave us so much health. We're still attacking her. We know she hasn't got her sleep just yet. Anna gets taken down. Ryan's still on the point. Really, really tricky to kill, especially with an Anna boost. And that shield as well means that we've got to get up point blank. I want to put this orb next to him. But now the rest of their team's already got in here as well. He's getting very, very low. There's huge healing coming out from Kiriko. We've got to watch out for a Reaper as well. Tracer's point blank next to us. We should be okay against the Tracer now because of how much defensive items we've got. There's just a Reaper on the point. Reaper gets taken out. And that's only going for the first capture of the round. And we haven't even captured it. We haven't captured it. We're on tunnel vision, right? I haven't noticed this. The team haven't noticed this. Somebody was capping it and then left the point. That's insane. Who got it to like 99% capped and then left the point? We haven't noticed. This is catastrophic for us. Oh, we just capped it. We've only just capped it. I think that was a respawner. That's crazy. Use Coalescence anyway. Kill at the back. We've got to watch out. Oh, Sleep Dart comes in. I'm not sure it was even aimed for us. We're quite tanky though, so I'm not too fussed by this one. Tracer hits us. Some ability life steal from Phantasmic Flux, helping get our life back up there. And it does take down our Tracer. The Anna is proving to be very annoying with these sleeps, but we know she's just used it, so we can push forward a little bit. Anna's close. Drop off that orb. It does damage and slow and anti-heal the Rhine. These debuff orbs are wild. Oh, Tracer just about recalls in time. Get the other side of the Rhine. Again, another Phantasm Orb. Flat bounce the orb so that if the Tracer does push us, an orb's coming back and is going to help us out there. That orb's still just tagging Ryan at the end, so he's going to be debuffed now, and he'll be debuffed again in a second, maybe. And in fact, if we try and fade because we're anticipating the Sleep Dart, she didn't fire it though, which means we're a bit vulnerable here. Oh, Nano Boost comes in on the Reaper. We want to get these slowing orbs out as soon as we can. Shatter comes in. It does connect with at least one of our players. Reaper also coming in. They're taking us down here, but well, we're still alive on the point, at least for now. Get some high ground here just to buy time for our cooldowns. Kiriko was chasing Lucio. We want to rotate with him. But Lucio knows what they're doing. We're going to keep rotating onto the point. Lucio does know. Understands the assignment. We use Coalescence now. Got to jump back onto the point. We get one kill over onto the Kiriko. Lucio's there, but we do get slept. We don't manage to get woken up and fade in time. But more importantly, our team are back on the point. Tracer gets taken down. Anna Sleep comes in. Ooh, Lucio gets taken down. Soldier gets the Anna. Question is, are we going to get back in time? Can our Winston survive against this Rhine? They're trying to. Got to watch out for a pin. Rhine. Now there's a Kiriko there as well. I know the Winston's jumping up. I was going to see if I could get down to the point though, so they don't cap it and that we're still fighting it. But they do cap it. Unfortunately, I'm using that cover again because of that shatter. But we know they have. We just don't want it to be aimed at us. So we're standing next to the wall. Ryan does finally get taken down, but enemy team getting 15% of the point. Anna has now used her Sleep Dart, so we can get up close and personal. But Tracer's still on the point. We haven't capped it yet. Tracer uses recoil, is behind the point. We need to really, really cap this. There's Kiriko and Anna here now. We do get slept and low health. The nade takes us down. Enemy team are collapsing over onto the point with the Reaper up against our Monkey as well. With no debuffs, in comes a beat from the Lucio. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to do this, though. Have they got the damage? No, Ryan's back as well. This is catastrophic for our team. This midpoint's kind of crazy this game. As now our Winston isn't going to survive this time. There's so many players there. He's trying to jump around. He must have use an ult or something if he wants to survive it. Enemy team up to 60%. We take a big shot from Kiriko, but that triggers divine intervention there. Because now we just make sure that we drop the orbs off again, and we've got to wait for our tank to come back. We heard Anna use a Sleep Dart here, so we are kind of pushing forward. We want to make sure that we get flat bounce on the point. That one was designed there. Fade back, make sure we use the cover of the high ground. Ooh, we actually managed with those bouncing orbs to take down the Reaper. Enemy Anna's down, Kiriko's also down. Just a Ryan, we fade that one. Yeah, Shatter coming in, and Ryan doing a good job surviving. Really impressed with the shield usage actually. But it's not going to be enough for them. I don't think they've got anybody who can touch the point. If they get close, we're slowing them. And that's a round 3. One more and we take the game. Let's see how much money we get with this 20 whatever percent boost. We get 22,000. It's not actually that much. Enemy Anna getting 18,000. We had a 20%, 27% cash boost. when the game's even.
What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
That's a cash boost when the game is even. That's insane. Right, so we're going to sell smart orbs. Champions kit seems like a good choice. Get that AP up. It's also really good. I was considering getting iridescent iris. We get less ability power, but we get more cooldown reduction. But because we have divine intervention, I think that's a strong enough survival item. And we need to make up for the AP. Now, there could be options of, oh, maybe we get like super flex and we get something else. But we've maxed out money at this point. And while that's awesome, so like now we can full build this. Oh, sell divine intervention, numerical fusion drive. Gives us a bit more AP. Can we at this point sell champions kit?
Our teams have 20 seconds left.
Could be an option if we want that cooldown reduction, but nah, that's fine. So we opt to go for Numerico just because we want that extra AP. We need that damage. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So while we're at full money, that's awesome. We can build what we want. The problem is if we lose this round, the enemy team, not all of their characters are at full money. We can't enhance our character anymore except for the power. But there's going to be players on the enemy team and on our team who can enhance themselves. Oh, huge fade through. Someone got the sleep dart. It wasn't us this time. But yeah, so if the enemy team do win this round, it's going to be really scary because we know that we're not really getting any stronger. The enemy Ryan didn't understand the assignment here. They are pushing the bot a little bit, but there's no chance of survival here, even with a Kiriko, surely. Oh, we got kind of stuck. Lucky he didn't target us. Actually, I don't think he's got much swing power. Now, is somebody actually going to move the objective this time? We jump up top because we want to bounce the orbs here, but when we just turn to look the other direction, in comes the annoying enemy Ana with those sleep darts. This round, this Ana plays insane. And there's a funny bit at the end, which I'll show you as well. So keep watching until after the usual videos would end. Like, I'll add something in there. So yeah, this classic guy or girl is not happy with the Ana. To be honest, they've been hitting some crazy sleeps. Almost unreal. Get the Phantasm Orb the other side of the Rhine Shield. Oh, we're just waiting for our orb cooldown. Remember, we've still got Chain Grasp. Huge damage in the middle of the point. Shatter comes in, but he wasn't facing us at the time, so now it's just a case of trying to kill this Rhine. Even with this Cyber Venom, there's a lot of damage needed on him. It's basically a full tank build from the Rhine, which does really make it tricky. We're learning from our mistakes here. Footsteps, fire, and we're backing off. I don't want to get slept there again. That's fine while the team's there, but we're waiting for our cooldowns to come back up. Want to flat bounce that off the wall. We get stuck. It's not an AP tray, so we can survive that pulse bomb. There's now flat bounce in the orbs, trying to do the damage. In comes a Lucio beat. Kiriko uses ult as well. Now we're trying to collapse onto the Ana here. Just trying to get whatever we can. Fade that one. Ana's taken down. Didn't get the sleep off in time. So now there's a Tracer. We're really not scared of the Tracer at this point. We've got armor. Yeah. I don't know if the Tracer's AP or weapon power. Oh, well, they're up top now. Either way, they're really not hurting us. Gonna fade jump up the top. Wait for the recall. There it is. Double blink though away. Well, our team's making huge objective progress. This could very well be it. The enemy team will have to win quite a few fights in a row. Shatter come in, so we place the orb while we fade it. We're again on that side angle. Sleep comes in from the Ana. I don't know if she's got time though to come up and actually attack us. Doesn't opt to do so, so we're gonna jump down and punish her for that. She uses a nade, gets a sleep again though. That didn't sleep us. It slept the Tracer there. They say WTF is that sleep? And I saw that one. It was like, hang on a minute, but she was looking at me and the Tracer got slept. So what even happened with that? Anyway, GG's. We take the game. I said I'll have to check that one out. Ooh, play the game. It's in that room with a Chain Grasp. Look at that. The Rhine's not in there, and it's just those. We've got pretty much max value there with orbs bouncing flat, hitting everybody, and then chain grasp as well. That's crazy, guys. GG. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.
Watch your back. This is our last chance to stop them.
Healing fortified. No test my reflexes.